It's like 8 or 9 a.m. I don't remember how time it is. And me and Dad are getting ready to go down to the Salvation Army, some sort of thrift store, and look for a box spring for my bed because I have a mattress on the floor. That's all I'm sleeping on right now. I'm sitting at McDonald's and getting something to eat for lunch because I have an interview this afternoon, and it's the kind with the 2-lane drive-through thingy, 2 speakers. How do you know which is which? And if you got a really close thing when they're busy, like, how do you know who's got what? You know what I mean? Like, how do you know that the guy next to you didn't order before you did and didn't get finished? So how do they know you got the right person? It's just something I wonder about. You kind of wonder if you're going to get the right food or not because, yeah. This particular time, I guess you didn't need to worry about that because they got my food right. They got my food right and everything. But you know, most of the time you have somebody screw up at McDonald's, but usually they're forgetting something. But I don't think I've ever actually stopped at a McDonald's that's been that busy because I've always like, oh, they're gonna screw my order up, blah, blah. You know. Also, an update on the cameras. The last camera that me and Ben were looking at was the PowerShot 320 HS, which had like touchscreen and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure we've kicked that one to the curb. What I've been reading about it online is it has really terrible battery life for video, which would be okay, except for the fact that that's what we're using it for. That guy in that truck was acting like he was an idiot. So I think we're back to looking at the 110 or the 300. I'm not sure exactly which one, but you guys will know as soon as I know, I suppose, because I will tell you. Dun, dun, dun. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I hope so. So I guess I hit my dad up for gas money, but he ain't answering me, so really I have half a tank and I have to go all the way down into the city to go to this job interview, which wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it is quite the drive, and on the way back I'll be hitting traffic because my appointment interview's at like 3:30, and you know how that goes. Anywhere between 3 and 6:30, 7 o'clock on highway, say 170 in St. Louis, is terrible, and you'll be stuck there for a while. So I'm trying to get some gas money because I'm gonna end up running out everything I got. So hopefully my dad will be nice and give me some because I could really use it. If I hang out with Ben tomorrow, it's pretty much gonna be Ben's house, my house, Ben's house if I like go that far, because gas, or I might go to the Loop because the Loop is like right there by Ben's house, but it's a lot of gas and I ain't got it. I think I might be lost. No, I'm not lost, I'm just not where I want to be. There's a difference. Obviously I'm not lost anymore. Now I'm home, I'm done watching last night's Raw. Since I watched WrestleMania, I might as well watch the follow-up Raw, I suppose, for a little bit, and then I'm going to go downstairs and empty clips off this camera and possibly edit, depending on if I have time. I want to leave here about 2:15, 2:30. It's like 11:30 now, so I have time to do that, depending on how much of this I watch. I could always just wait and watch this later, but I want to watch a little bit of it just to see, the fallout from last night. Well, not last night, it was, well, it's not really last night, it was Sunday, and this is Tuesday, so I watch it on Hulu Plus. I don't have cable, so I watch everything on Hulu Plus. And I streamed WrestleMania over the internet. WWE, thank you. And yeah, so far Raw's pretty good. It's only been on for 4 minutes, but apparently The Rock got hurt during their match. Ripped some kind of muscle off the bone or something. I don't know. But they just let John Cena come out to the ring. Kinda wondering what else is gonna happen tonight. Yeah, Dad just called me and he's like, "Go let the dogs out. Looks like it's gonna rain." And I'm gonna show you guys this guy. Okay, now I'm telling you, in the camera, it looks a lot darker than it really is. It's actually kind of white outside. It's overcast. It will definitely rain at some point today. I guess it's about time I get up and get ready to go. Okay, so I have some friends that are talking really hardcore about that new Facebook homepage for Android, because most of my friends, there's a few iPhone users, but most of us have Androids, and although I did want an iPhone, I do have an Android. So I'm kind of, whatever. I thought they both had their things, but that's not the point here. My point is, a lot of them are really excited about that new Facebook home screen thing, where the Facebook kind of takes over the whole Android thing, and Facebook's all over your phone. Why would you want that? Now, this is just what I understand. Okay, first off, most of the phones that's gonna work with are like the high-end phones, like I think the Samsung Galaxies, whatever, Note 2. I don't know all the phones, but I've heard a list, and I've heard they're just by the names. I don't remember. I don't have the list handy. We're all like, $200-300 phones. Why would you pay $200-300 to have Facebook take over your phone when the Facebook app doesn't work that well? I would love to know that, because I wonder if something's just, what's going on. I feel like, I don't know if that's going to be a free thing or if it's going to be something you have to pay for, but I hope it's at least free, and I hope it's reversible, because when they get it and they see that it sucks, what are they going to do? If they're stuck with it, what's going on then, If they're going to let Facebook have a home screen, just give them a freaking phone. One of these cheap phone manufacturers like Pantech or something like that. Just give them an Android device. Give them a freaking phone. You know what I mean? Although what they want is like a Samsung Galaxy or the Note 2 or whatever, so they can have a high-end phone with more RAM, more processor speed. But maybe that's just it. Maybe the Facebook app doesn't work right on my phone because it's a cheaper smartphone. It's a low-end smartphone. I have a Pantech Burst. If you're an Android user, I want you to leave a comment down below telling me, 1, if you'd use that, 2, why you think it'd be a good thing, and 3, what kind of phone you have. I'm just curious. And go ahead and 4th, if you'd say you'd use it, what would be the price point in which you're willing to pay for something like that? I don't really know. And I bet you if it costs, it's going to cost a pretty penny. Well, I'm on my way to my interview. It's actually a little early, but it's about the time I planned on going. But my phone needs to be charged. Where is my phone charger? There it is. I found it. Don't worry about it. Wish me luck, guys. I'm probably not going to vlog till after I get done with it. Okay, so I'm sitting here in this park, just after my interview. And, well, I just got reminded of something. But apparently it's true. St. Louis County Parks, they want you to have to get a permit to shoot photography in their parks. I guess that's maybe a professional grade. But what's the line between amateur and professional at that point? Now, tonight, when I get home, I'm going to go look at specifics about it and figure out what exactly the permit entails, if there's a way to define what's amateur and what's, and if that permit needs for anything, because, I don't think that, since I don't consider myself a professional photographer, I just do it when I want to do it. I don't really make money off of it. I don't really see why I should have to pay it for a $200 permit to go and take 16 photos. Which is I usually don't, unless I'm in a place unless I'm shooting somebody, like on purpose, I usually don't take that many photos. So I'm kind of just, wow. I'm gonna add this in today's vlog, or I might make a second video about it, because I find that to be a tad bit ridiculous. So I just got home and it's almost 4 o'clock, and the sign I was talking about with the and that the guy talked about, and we all see it on Facebook, whatever, the sign that's saying that you have to get the permit for St. Louis County Parks. Okay, they're going to talk about it on the news because apparently it caused a massive uproar on Facebook. One of the reporters started asking questions like, "Why would you have to do this?" Okay, so I'm going to let you know what they said after they said it. I might write some notes down and make a second video about it. I actually probably will, just for the sake of doing it, because I think that if they make you do that, that's kind of bull crap. I know that I'm not supposed to cuss in these vlogs, but as someone who does do a little bit of photography, I find that to be completely bullshit, because where do they draw the line? Is that just for, like I said, is that just for professionals, or what? So I'm making a second video about that as soon as, well, I'll make it later, but I'm going to take some notes so I can, my brain is not as good as it used to be, kind of thing.